It's Sunday, back at the gym, day, I think it's 139. It's a push day. Did pull an arm pull yesterday. So it's a nice, wonderful rainy day, perfect day to do some pushing. My favorite, my best event is bench press, something I've always been pretty good at. So happy to do some push stuff today. Still don't have a solid plan. I was looking at my exercises this morning to try to figure out what I want to do. Probably really focus on the narrow so I can get the triceps engaged as much as possible. Do a little bit of shoulders as well. So incline bench press, dumbbell bench press, strict form, maybe continue the whole burnout strategy, even doing possible drop sets today. My left shoulder's been a problem, so that might be something that might be the reason really why I just focus more on exhaustion and drop sets with more reasonable weights and higher reps than just going after the real big game. I got up to 100-pound dumbbells a few months back at the expense of my left elbow, really. And normally I don't know why, but these things just keep happening. Can't seem to recover well enough. No matter how much I warm up, no matter what, when I plateau, these injuries happen. So I'm going to change the strategy like I told you before and just go for higher reps and more burnout, and really trying to exhaust the muscles and force them to react and grow. Eat enough so that I can grow, get stronger. You know, I'm not trying to be all Anatoly and tiny and super power Mighty Mouse guy. That would be cool. I love it. I wish I was a beast and could, bench press 500 pounds at 150 pounds of body weight, but I'm not that guy. So back to the workout. I'm gonna try to do the basics for triceps. So I didn't get to do the kickbacks last time for whatever reason, I don't remember. So I'm going to try to include my kickbacks. I will also try to do the overhead rope tricep extension, and hopefully be able to finish it off with weighted dips today. Couldn't find the chain belt last time. Didn't think to bring my own. So if I can't do that, then a backup could always be bench tricep dips. I haven't done those in forever. I used to be able to stack up a couple plates and do it between a couple of benches. It is Sunday, so it's not super crowded with all this rain, so give that a try. I'll give an update and at least post what exactly I have. And if you have any comments and think I could do this any better, let me know. Every day I'm trying to just figure out, what's the best way. Is drop sets the best way? Should I do rest pause? Should I do, what's the other one? Negatives. I don't do a lot of negatives. I know I used to read some of the workouts would always have a couple of negative reps at the end of every set. So should you include, your last 3 reps negatives? Or, if I had a spotter, somebody who could help me do this, I'd just have them help me get it up. I could throw it up, I guess, if I can, and just throw as many negatives as I can, or lighten the weight, I guess, and do some negatives. We'll see. I'll consider that today. I need to start bringing a damn notebook so I can actually write some of this stuff down. I had it on my desk today, but I totally forgot to bring it. So I'll throw that in my bag for next time. All right, more updates to follow. Good luck out there. All right, workout complete. I guess I can't complain. That went just about as good as I could have expected. I did do the row as a warm-up, so that's probably the only thing I didn't mention. Did the row. I did incline bench press. I did, okay, let's see here. I did extra. I definitely burned out the bench press with the drop sets. And then I did the overhead cable tricep or rope cable tricep extension, you know, going forward. I did that one. Freaking has such a great stretch. I love it. So yeah, that one was great. Excellent exercise. Everybody should do that one every other time you do triceps, I guess. Then I did, what did I do? I did the kickbacks. I did standing. I like standing. I don't know why. I don't like sitting on a bench just doing one arm at a time. You do standing 2 arms, do it pretty controlled, and I like the way it feels. You just squeeze the shit out of it when you're doing it. And I was already exhausted, so I burned it out with a relatively light weight on that. That was it. I didn't do dips because my shoulder was really still bothering me. It was bothering me even during the bench press, so that's why I did a lightweight, and it felt good after I did a warm-up, so I was okay, but I didn't want to push it. I did do abs and lower back. I did so the whole core with hyperextensions, and then crunches and leg raises, and I finished it up with left, right, center planks, 30 seconds each, a couple rounds, and that's it. No cardio today. Just don't have time for it, but I think it was still a great workout, and I did get at least my 5 minutes for my 1,000-meter row, so better than nothing. And I, you know, got my heart rate up doing what I did with those drop sets, and with doing reps up in the 20 down to 15 range for most of at least the first half, and then you know, got a little bit less. Really, most of my workout was at least in the 12 reps or higher range today. Even with the drop sets, it was at least 12 to 15 reps, and the drops were at least 12 to 15 reps as well with a lighter weight. So yeah, my heart rate was up for most of the workout, so it was a great workout. And that's it. So we'll see. I can't remember what tomorrow is, but I'll figure it out and I'll give you an update then. Peace. See you guys.